Meet the collector. On paper, he's winning. He's got the sharp look, the latest tech, and a social media feed that screams, "I've made it." But behind the curtain, the collector is living a double life. Every night, he performs a secret, exhausting ritual. He sits in the glow of his laptop, staring at his banking app, playing a high-stakes game of mental gymnastics. He's shifting balances, calculating minimum payments, and praying that his paycheck hits the account before the automated debits start firing. He isn't a spender. He's an actor in a play where the bank holds the script. That tightness in your chest, that feeling of walking through mud while everyone else is sprinting, that's not life. That is the heavy, invisible toll of the debt loop. Why do smart people end up here? Are we just bad at math? Absolutely not. You're a victim of a biological glitch, the concept of present bias. Your brain is evolutionarily wired to prioritize immediate survival over long-term stability. The banks have weaponized this. They've turned your life into a subscription service. When you swipe that card, your brain doesn't register the interest payments of 2027. It registers the dopamine hit of having it now. They aren't selling you products. They're selling you a version of yourself that feels complete, successful, and worthy. They bet that you'll never look at the fine print because the pain of paying for it is months away, while the reward of owning it is right here. You're not broken. You've just been hacked. Let me tell you about a guy I'll call David. David was a high earner at a tech firm, a classic collector. He had the luxury SUV, the designer watch, and the high-end subscriptions. But one Tuesday, he was sitting in his car in the parking lot, and his credit card was declined for a simple cup of coffee. He wasn't broke. He was maxed. He sat there, staring at his reflection in the rearview mirror, and realized he didn't even like the watch on his wrist. He'd bought it because a colleague had one. He realized the SUV wasn't about comfort. It was about trying to prove he belonged in a board meeting. That was his identity audit moment. He realized he was paying interest on a personality he didn't even want. He took that watch off right then and there, walked into the store, and sold it to get back a fraction of his freedom. It wasn't about the money. It was about shedding the skin of a version of himself that was being fueled by debt. That's the moment the cycle actually breaks, when you stop trying to look successful and start choosing to be free. Now, how do we follow David's path? We stop playing by the bank's rules. First, the small win momentum. Forget the math nerds telling you to pay the highest interest first. You need a win to change your brain chemistry. You attack the smallest, most annoying debt and kill it in 30 days. That burst of dopamine is more valuable than a 5% interest rate. It proves to your brain that the bank is beatable. This psychological victory provides the momentum you need to tackle the larger debts, which is the most critical part of the process. Step 3. The 30-day life-reclaiming lockdown. For 1 month, you go into total defensive mode. No restaurants, no subscriptions you don't use, no status purchases. It isn't about being cheap. It's about reclaiming. Think of every dollar you don't spend as a soldier you're sending into the battle to buy your freedom back. You are literally buying your time back. Fast forward a year. Like David, you're still the same person, but the vibe is unrecognizable. There's no weight on your shoulders. That monthly paycheck? It's no longer just rent for your lifestyle. It's your foundation. You're not stressed about the future because you're no longer paying for your past. That's not being rich. That's being free. I want to hear from you. What's the one debt that's been holding your life hostage? Name it in the comments below. Let's make it real. And if you're ready to stop playing by the bank's rules and start building for your own future, subscribe to Shekswealth. Keep building, keep living, and I'll see you in the next one.